most of the parents are Instagram parents.
Do you scold your students?
No, I don't. But I beat them little.
Really? Beat up by all our male teachers that were in school.
This course made me confident like 100%. Now I'm okay. Now I can talk with anyone. When you explain the importance of public speaking and all, that inspired me. I'm really confident about what I'm talking.
What are maybe the top 3 things that someone can do to build up their English speaking fluency? Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Success Podcast. I'm here again with one of my students. Fazrina, nice to have you here.
Yeah, nice to have you too, sir.
Alright, so Fazrina, today is a Friday. We are here on a Friday afternoon. What do you usually do on a Friday?
Friday is a free time for me. Yeah, because I don't cook big food outside. And my rest day is Friday.
Rest day is Friday.
Yeah.
Is that a religious thing, like, keep Friday free, or?
No, not because most of our people cook and do everything on Fridays, but
Oh, really?
I don't do that. Actually, my mother-in-law sent food for me. So
Right.
my free day is Friday.
That's very nice. So thanks for coming here on your free day.
Yeah, thank you for having me here.
No problem. Alright, so Fazrina, give me some background about yourself, who you are, what you do, and so on.
Yeah, I am Fazrina, 27 years old. I love teaching and communicating with people. I have taught in a school and I have done so many tuition classes. I am qualified in early care childhood level 4 and now I am pursuing TEFL.
Fantastic. So what is your dream? What is your goal with doing all of this? Is it to be a popular teacher, or?
Yeah, I have to be a confident communicator first. And I love teaching for kids and teenagers. After that, I have an idea doing content creations also.
Oh,
and
nice.
now public speaking and so many ideas in my mind.
Yeah. What type of content do you, want to do or like to do?
Because I have lots of thoughts in my mind. I have different ideas, so I have to speak about that.
Fantastic. Maybe we can get all of it out today. That's great. So, when it comes to teaching, do you mainly teach kids of a younger age, or teenagers, or adults? What type of teaching do you like to do?
I have taught to kids especially, and I love teaching for teenagers also, not adults, only teenagers and kids. I love teaching for beginners, like how to read and all. I like to do that.
So you're an English teacher.
Yeah, English teacher.
Do you come from an English speaking background?
No, up to grade 5 I was studying in a Sinhala medium.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And most of my cousins are abroad. So
Okay.
when they visit us, they'll just start to talk in English.
Which countries do they live in?
London, Canada and
Oh,
all.
wow, okay.
Yeah, but I'll never join their conversation. Once they open their mouth, I was like, wait, my dada is calling. So I like to speak in English. Always the English language attracted me.
Yeah.
However, my parents realized it and they changed us for English medium after grade 5.
Right.
And we went lots of elocution classes, English classes and all. Then I improved. And after my studies, I was working as a student counselor. For 1.5 year. Then I had to speak with native speakers and college students and all. Then I improved a lot. than
So
in
you were a
school.
student counselor for a foreign university?
No, foreign universities like Czech Republic, Switzerland and all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you got the opportunity to move with a lot of foreign people, is it? Is that how you?
Yeah, foreign college people and all.
Nice. That's very interesting.
I worked there for 1.5 year and I came back to teaching again.
Okay, nice. So what made you get into the whole student counselor thing? Was this just after A-levels that you wanted a job, or?
After when I am studying, my dream was to be a accountant.
Okay.
Yeah, my mother also like that.
So you did
but-
business. You did.
Yeah,
what
accountant
was
and
it?
business management.
Okay,
right?
okay.
Then after that, I started double AT. My mother's passed away.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah. Then I didn't continue that. I just went to job.
Okay.
Yeah. Then only I worked as a student counselor. They train us for 3 months. like how to speak with college people and students and all. Then I worked there for 1.5 years. My dada is very strict. He won't send us anywhere for work also. Like I was begging and I went to work. But he liked teaching. If I do teaching, he liked. So that's why I quit that job and I came to teaching.
Usually, teaching is considered to be a profession for women.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how difficult it was when I got into teaching. My parents did not like it at all.
Oh, really?
Why do you think that is? Why do you think, I mean, if you look at the society as a whole.
Yeah, but the society has think the teaching is for women. Yeah, if like most of our family members and after the O levels and all, what I'm going to do? I'm going to do teaching. That's why I chose TEFL, because everyone are now doing early care, childhood, AMI and everything, and lots of people are going to work for nurseries and all. So that's why I thought to do TEFL and do something different.
Do you think women make better teachers?
No, but I like male teachers. They are very kind. They are very kind. Women are very strict teachers.
That may be true. I don't know.
Yeah, but I had a like maths teacher and all, maths teacher, even literature teacher, and they are very friendly and kind. But the history teacher, science teacher.
I think it's like this, okay? Because in my experience, the lady teachers were very kind to us. Whereas the male teachers, we used to get beat up by all our male teachers that were in school. So maybe it's just that we prefer students of the opposite sex.
Yeah, that's right.
The male teachers would treat the girls in a kind way and the boys, they'd be more strict.
But I went to a mixed school.
Ah, really?
Yeah, that's why. But every day when they come, they'll come with a cane.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I have to beat them today.
Yeah, that is fun. I mean, I think from what I have seen, lady teachers are very good when it comes to teaching children of a younger age, because they know how to care. They are very patient. I myself personally could never handle a nursery class. I would go crazy. I would go mad. But you have taught nursery before, right?
Yes.
How, I mean, isn't it tough? Isn't it hard to be patient with children in that age?
Because all the children are not same. They have different moods. Sometimes the one will be okay, very good in the class. The next day he will be the worst. Can't handle at all. Because we have to use the same tone for everyone. So can't be angry also, but we'll get angry.
Do you scold your students?
No, I don't. But I beat them little.
Really? Is that allowed?
But they loves me.
Yeah, I can imagine. Nursery, I mean, now when I look at my nursery life or my early school life, I don't think I've ever got beat when I was in nursery. At least I don't remember. But I remember grade 1 onwards, I have always got caned.
Yeah. Especially boys can't handle at all.
Yeah. No, because I went to an all-boys school. And I think it's very tough to manage a group of 40 boys that are running around, that are crazy. We used to bite each other, hit each other with pencils. If the teachers didn't hit us, I don't think they could have controlled us. What are your thoughts about now, back in the day when we were going to school, getting hit by a teacher was quite normal, right? In fact, our parents would come and tell the teacher, please hit this fellow, you know, you need to make him in school. But now I think that situation has changed. Teachers are not even allowed to scold students, much less hit them. What do you think about that? Do you think that's a good thing, bad thing?
Sometimes it's a good thing, because nowadays kids are very different. They will go to depression like this.
Why is that?
I know, they are very sensitive now, the background I think, because earlier our mothers didn't, like if we come and complain also, they'll not mind it.
Yeah.
They say you are the one who is the problem.
Yeah, because I remember now, if I don't do my homework at school and my teacher punishes me, canes me and gets me kneel outside, if I come home and tell that to my parents, I'll get beat up again at home.
Yeah, sure. My mom also like that, the tuition classes and all. Until she do better, don't send her home. I'll go home at like 8 p.m. and all sometimes.
So, I don't know. Do you think, see, with all of that, you think that we'd be the people to get depression? Because
Yeah,
we don't have any comfort at school, no comfort at home.
that's
So,
why,
what do we do?
oh yeah.
But I mean, that thought never occurred to me.
But sometimes my kid come and cry. Like she'll cry all day. I will ask why? Because my teacher said to write. That made her so sad.
That is
She said
nonsense.
angrily she'll tell. Yeah, for that she'll cry for whole day.
Why do you think this mind shift or personality shift
Because
has
now
come
the
about?
parents also has changed, right? They'll also don't hit their children and all because most of the parents are Instagram parents. Yeah, they'll say, so don't hit your children. It's okay. If they're asking, just give. Like that, those videos has inspired them.
Do you hit your kids?
Yes, they're
Yes.
very scared of me.
That's interesting because a lot of parents don't hit their kids. They don't scold their
I
kids.
don't hate, but I scold them. I don't hate, but they are friendly with their dada, but they love me. End of the day, they'll come to me.
That is very interesting. Because a lot of teachers tell me now, I personally, I don't teach in a school. I teach mainly adults. But since I do speech and drama training, I do teach kids that are about 9 years plus. And I have seen that a lot of kids that age, the jokes they make, they're very dark. They will say, okay, there's no point in life. You know, I'll jump off a building and kill myself. These are jokes to them.
Yeah,
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes they're very serious about it. They get very depressed that for different reasons. If the parents are keeping them at home and getting them to study, now they're depressed, right? They don't do half of the fun things that we used to do in school. I mean, just to give you an example, I do theatre training at school, at my school. And earlier, when I was in school, if we have a practice at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, I would come 2 hours early to play cricket with my friends, right? Now these kids, they'll be on their phone the entire time.
Yeah.
So by the time they start the practice, their brains are fried, right? They don't want to play cricket. They don't want to play football. They can't even throw a ball,
Yeah, sure.
right?
True.
That's quite sad. Do you think that has come about because of the advancement of technology, or what's the reason?
Phone for kids is not necessary, I think. Because lots of kids are now eating with the phone, or without the phone, they'll not eat the food also. But now my first one on a challenge, 40 days no screens.
Really?
Yeah, it's been 5 days today.
Okay.
But I can like see a change.
Yeah.
Yeah, she always do. She plays a lot now
Yeah.
with the old toys and all.
That's crazy. So, I mean, now you obviously would have had problems in feeding your kid
Yeah.
or getting them to focus or so on. Did you ever use the phone or any sort of, no, you didn't?
No, I didn't. I will dance in front of them. I am the entertainer for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will never give the phone because my first one, up to 2.5 years, she didn't watch phone at all.
Okay.
After the second one came, I was really busy. Then she started watching. But then also I had a limited time for 1 hour screen time like that. But now I have stopped completely.
Does she read?
Yeah, she read a lot.
I have noticed in kids that read, they are a lot more active and engaged when it comes to doing different activities, as opposed to the ones that are constantly on a screen the whole time.
Yeah.
Have you noticed this?
They'll become stubborn also.
Yes,
A
that's
lot.
very true. They do become quite stubborn and they get
Yes,
angry, frustrated.
angry, crying, very trauma. So that's why I stopped completely. And the second one also not watching now.
That is brilliant. That is brilliant. I think a lot of parents should implement that.
Yeah, I said after 40 days I'll give a big surprise. Now, if we put TV also, she'll not come front.
That's very good. That's extremely good. I mean, if she's into reading, I think all kids up until a certain point, at least 15, 16, 17 years of age, they should read as many books as possible, as
Yeah,
opposed to watching screens. Because I think technology is quite easy to learn, right?
Yeah.
Although people say you should start learning about AI, cybersecurity, whatever, from a younger age, all of these things, I mean, I personally, I hated IT, right? But now I'm the head of operations in an IT company. And I was able to learn almost everything I learned on the go once I was past the year of 22, 23. So I know it's not tough to learn, right? So I firmly believe that kids should be given the chance to read as much as possible, because that helps them with so many different things.
Yes.
Are you someone that likes to read?
I am not a fan of reading.
You're not a fan of reading?
But now I started.
Okay.
Yeah, I am planning to read now.
Planning to read?
Planning, because
you haven't started reading yet.
my sister is a good reader.
Right.
So she always encouraged me read this, and she'll send so many books for me.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now I am really busy. After all the works, I'll start. I'll tell her. But my kid is reading, and she likes to like study and write and all. And she speak in front of the mirror. She's very confident than me.
I have noticed that in a lot of kids that read, they have so many ideas in their head.
Yes.
Because, see, when you read, you're not watching something. So nothing plays out in front of you. It's all in your head. You know, you read a book like Famous 5 or Secret 7 or whatever. You have to imagine all of this in their head. So now, as a child, you're trying to put that out in some way. So even for me, when I do speech and drama training, it's very easy to get a kid who has done a lot of reading to get up and do an impromptu talk or do an act, because there are so many ideas up here that they can put out. When you watch something, everything plays out for you. You can hear it, you can see it. The chances of you having to imagine something is not there at all. So when you tell them, hey, why don't you go and do an impromptu speech, their ability is a lot low. I don't know. I have personally noticed that. Have
Yes,
you know?
Yeah, true. Because when they stop watching these screens and all, they'll become more active. They understand things easily.
Correct.
Once they started reading and writing and all, they understand very easily everything. They are very active in a home or school, in the sports as well. They are very active. That's why I noticed with my kid.
That's very true. You said that you have done elocution.
Yeah.
Do you put your kids to elocution classes as well? Not yet.
No, I teach them.
You teach them. Okay,
Yeah.
great. How important was elocution to get you to be confident and speak fluent English?
Especially elocution improves the accent when they are telling poems and all, and it especially improves English language also. When they started doing the speech, poems and drama and all, they'll normally get into it, right? So elocution is an important thing, I think, for growing sage.
When we say elocution, I think this is a common term that we use in Sri Lanka, but actually it is speech and drama training.
Yes.
Right, that's what you're technically enrolling your
Yeah.
kid for. Now, when you were doing speech and drama training, you were doing poetry, what else? Acting, prose reading, things like that. Did it help you become more expressive as a person?
Yeah, because I was working with the kids, right? That time I am very confident. Now, when you are telling us to do, when you are introducing the monologues and all, like I am like, how can I do this?
But why? Why does that happen?
But like nervous, right?
Okay.
Because I haven't done it before in front of the adults and all. So that made me nervous, and after that I told myself, okay, end of the day, it's going to be just us, right?
Yeah.
You are going to guide us and all.
Yeah.
Then, okay, if I made a mistake also, I learned from it, however. So that made me to start.
Do you think it's a good thing to introduce that to adults as well?
Yeah, true. It really builds the confidence. That's why I am here today.
That's true. That's true. Because once you get to a certain age, once you're like 15, 16, a lot of kids would stop the whole elocution, speech and
Yeah,
drama,
yes.
doing those activities, because they say, okay, this is for kids. I don't need to do this anymore. But then what happens is when they go into the corporate environment or when they go into society, they lose that confidence to speak in front of a crowd. That is why a lot of adults end up coming for these public speaking classes, and when they do, they're also surprised. You would have also been surprised to see, hey, why am I doing acting in a public speaking class?
I read that role and I was really nervous to join the class also.
Well, that was a good experience,
Yeah,
right?
it was really a good experience. Watching others, these dramas and all, it was really nice.
That's a very good experience. So, do you have any plans of doing classes for adults since you're doing?
Up to now, I am not planning, but in future, let's see.
Tell me a bit about the TEFL qualification. Now, I also have done TEFL myself, but just so that people understand what it's about and who it's for and all of that.
Actually, TEFL made me to organize my lessons.
Okay. What is TEFL? Just so that people get to know.
Teaching foreign language.
Okay.
Is TEFL,
Teaching
right?
English as
English
a
as a foreign language.
Yeah.
And it make lessons to introduce as fun. And we grammar and we have to teach grammar easily for students and all. I learned a lot, but now it's really 2 months I have joined there. So I have to learn more.
How long is the?
Like 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
So TEFL is ideally a qualification for anyone that wants to be an English teacher,
Yes.
right? So how or when did you know that you wanted to be an English teacher?
Because here I did early care childhood, right? But I didn't get any opportunities for teaching online because I like to teach in online for foreign students and all. But I thought I have to do something even better to become a good English teacher. So that's why I select TEFL. My husband also suggested me. So that's why I joined TEFL, and now I have learned a lot. The grammar, the pronunciation, vocabulary and all. So I think there's more to learn about English.
How important is it for the regular person in Sri Lanka to learn how to communicate well in English?
Because communicating in English is important for everyone. Because there's nothing, nowadays there's nothing is possible without English, right? When we are going to work or when we meet, even doctors, now we have started talking in English.
That is true.
Yeah. So they don't have idea they can talk or no, they'll just start talking because in Sri Lanka everyone don't know the language, right? But they'll start talking. So English is important for everyone, I think, nowadays.
Do you think knowing how to speak English well opens up more doors than not knowing how to speak English?
Yes, true.
Have you seen that? Do you have any examples of that happening?
Yeah, before, even in my age also, before grade 5 I was going to a Sinhala medium, right? I will not go for anything on those days, like English drama, poems and all. I am really scared to speak because I really scared to make mistakes. So after that, after I improving my language, I was okay. I can do, even if I make mistake, yeah, I can do like that. I went forward.
For someone that is trying to learn English, what would you say is the best way, or what are maybe the top 3 things that someone can do to build up their English speaking fluency?
First, we have to practice. Only learning will not able to speak, right? We have to practice at home. Without practicing at home, learning will not make them speak, I think.
Now in my classes also, I ask you all to send me a video every day.
Yeah.
Fazrina, where are your videos?
I've sent you, but I didn't get the feedback. Before the flood day.
Before the flood. How important is it now to constantly keep practicing like that? Because what I have noticed is, no matter how well we teach in the class, if the student is not sending us recordings and not practicing every day, the chances of them seeing a big improvement is very less.
Yes, sure.
You haven't been in the class for that long. We have only done about 7 to 8 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, in your particular batch.
Yeah.
Right, maybe even less.
Less, yeah.
Less, right?
5 or 4.
4 or 5,
Yes.
maybe. because it was a relatively new batch. In these 3 or 4 weeks that you have been in the class, has there been an improvement of any regard in your ability to communicate?
Yeah, sure, because this class changed a lot in me. Because I have lost many opportunities because of my lack of confidence. During my diploma days and all, I am scared to ask a doubt even. Sometimes even if I knew the answer, I will not stand up and answer. Because I am really scared to make mistakes and I am really nervous to speak. But here, like correct or wrong, I will stand up and talk because there is no any judgments here. Everyone are in the same process, right? Everyone is there to learn. If we may make mistake, they are there to guide us and all. So here I have built my confidence. That's why I came here also today. Because even if I haven't joined the class, I couldn't have speak like this also. Because I practice every day at home. When I am cooking, when I am teaching for kids, my kids are like, why are you talking alone?
That's very good. That's very good. So, you are an English teacher, right? And you've obviously you studied in English medium. You have some kind of English speaking background. What did you struggle with in order to look for a public speaking class? Like, why were you nervous to speak in front of an audience?
Because I haven't speak in front of an audience, I think. I haven't even tried. Even to stand up and talk in a class, I didn't try that. Even if I break the boundary there, I could have been confident than before, but I never tried. But here I tried. Like, and actually joining for a public speaking class was not in my plan initially, but I always love watching public speaking videos, broadcasters, and even stand-up comedians. I like a lot. So after the free webinar, I saw the free webinar and joined casually. When you explained the importance of public speaking and all, that inspired me. That's why I joined the class.
So before that you didn't, so when you came for the free session, you didn't have an idea of joining a class?
No, because it's free, I joined.
Right.
I joined, but you made me to tell the introduction first, right?
Yeah.
I was shivering.
Right.
And after the free webinar, I was like, yeah, I have, because it woke up the small dream sitting in the corner of my heart.
That's fantastic. So, how important now? Obviously, from what you have said so far, it's not enough to just know how to speak English.
Yes.
Building that confidence to speak in front of an audience is also very important. How important is it for someone working in a company or even to be a teacher? How important is it to build that confidence?
Yeah, if we keep our points confidently, everyone will understand that also.
Yeah.
Public speaking is not about the speaking and all, it's building our confidence.
Correct.
And giving a clarity to the people also to listen what we are talking about. So it's important to everyone, even for kids, I think. If they want, when my kid come and tell a story, now I will tell her, don't keep your hands like this. Talk louder, don't pretend. I will tell now, she is also practicing along with me.
Now when you start teaching kids, your goal or your dream is to start teaching. Is it to start your own academy or is it to teach in a school? What is it?
I like to start a nursery also.
Okay.
Yeah, but and I like to start weekend schools and all.
Oh,
now
okay,
the academies are there, right?
Yeah.
So I have 2 plans.
Right.
Yeah, after the studies I have to plan on it.
Very interesting. So have you learned anything from my course that you can implement when you are doing your own teaching?
Yeah, then everything I've learned so much here. Because now I can talk anything, right? Because I know how to start and how to end and what to include in my speech. And earlier we'll just talk everything. Now I know to organize my thoughts before I speak. I learned that here.
That's fantastic. So do you have any idea of going abroad? Do you have any idea of establishing something out of the country, or do you prefer being in the country?
I want to stay here.
That's
want to-
interesting because a lot of people are looking to go abroad because they say that there are better opportunities abroad, more chances, more people to meet. It's very rare that you would hear that someone wants to stay in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, because we want to do something to our country, our kids, right? So there they have so much opportunities and all. Here we want to build the opportunity for other kids and all. So after studying, if everyone go there, who are here?
That's
So
a very
that's why.
interesting perspective. That's very good because a lot of Sri Lankans don't think that way. Everybody wants to go abroad. And I think it's not unreasonable because there are definitely better opportunities
yes.
abroad. But it's lovely that you want to stay here and do something for the country, do something for the people here. That's just a lovely thought. Has your family connections and your family being here affected you or impacted you in some way to stay in the country?
Yes, true. Because we was planning to go Australia. That time my dada was not well because my dada only was taking care of us for so many years. So he became paralyzed.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Then, however, we didn't go there. For after 2 months, he passed away. So that thought in my heart is there because if I move there, I wouldn't be there for his funeral, right? So I don't like to. I like to visit countries, but I don't like to go stay like.
In Sri Lanka, I think the family unit is quite powerful as opposed to, I don't know, maybe I'm just guessing this or I'm estimating this, but I've seen in a lot of foreign countries, the family unit isn't as strong.
Yeah.
But in Sri Lanka, I mean, we stay with our parents till it's time to marry and move out. Sometimes even after we marry, we still live with our parents.
Yes.
Do you think this is a good thing? Do you think this is a negative thing? How do you think
Sometimes it's good because now we are separately, and my husband's parents are living separate. We have a good connection, but we live together. It make lots of arguments, right? Because the people are in different thoughts and ideas. It's messed up together. It will be a big mess.
Yeah.
So hand distance is good, but we have a very good connection.
Yeah, yeah.
I have 3 sisters and 1 brother.
Right.
Every weekend we stay and enjoy, do videos together. And Sunday night we'll come to home.
Nice.
That's very nice and very good because I am waiting for Saturdays now. Because to meet his parents or my siblings. It's very nice to stay like this.
You said you would like to start doing content. What type of content? Is it English teaching content or do you have a plan of what you want to do?
Not teaching content, like I have to take particular topics like last time I wrote something about body shaming.
Okay.
So I want to speak about that.
What about body shaming did you?
Because body shaming is happening everywhere now, I think. Even for a joke, even to scold someone, or if even to introduce someone, they body shame. I really don't like that. So I want to talk about that even for kids and all. Why she's small, why she's not talking or everything, that's very bad, I think. It's really affect the parents. And that's why lots of whitening creams are also there.
Beauty products.
Yeah, beauty product because there are some way they are affected in body shaming, and because if we tell you're beautiful, then why they are running behind the beauty whitening creams and all. So I have to talk about that.
So it's kind of you're giving society different messages.
Yes,
That's
sure.
the kind of content you want to create.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. What are the other topics that you have thought about speaking of or that you feel passionately towards?
Like now, as I send you videos and all, because most of the people are in the phone. I think when they are sitting or everything, they are in the phone. I don't like that also because before, if we cousins are together, we'll do something, we'll play, we cook together. But now all are in their phones. they don't talk also. Yeah, like these topics I like to take and talk about.
You had mentioned an interesting story in one of the videos you had sent where you said you gave an example of a couple who were constantly on their phones all the time.
Yes.
And there was a certain distance that came between them because they were constantly on their phones.
Yes.
Have you seen this happen in your own family?
Yeah, sure. Everywhere. Own family also. My I can't mention now because they will watch the video.
Right.
But it happens everywhere. After work and all, they will sit very exhausted, but they'll take the phone nicely and watch. The wife also in the phone.
And that creates a
distance.
distance.
Any communication, right?
That's true.
That's
and
right.
people don't form real connections with other people.
Yes, true.
Sorry. That's why I also like to come and bring people to the podcast, because I get to meet people in person. If we do this online, I mean, we've been doing about 4 or 5 classes online, but it's not a lasting impact. Now we'll remember this interaction. I met your husband. I feel like it creates a better connection. It creates a better relationship when you meet people in person and you're able to have a conversation than doing this online. The thing is, with social media, you have Instagram, you have TikTok, and you have Facebook and so on. You get to know a lot of different people. Reaching out to people is very easy. But you don't really form a good connection with people unless you talk to them, unless you communicate with them. And as much as public speaking is important, interpersonal communication is also a very good skill that you have to build up. Do you think that our program, now I know we don't teach interpersonal communication per se, but building that confidence through public speaking, has that helped you to create better connections with people?
Yes, because in the class also, it gives us a safe space to speak, right? So now I can, earlier I'm scared, I'm nervous to speak to my kids' teachers also sometimes. I will tell my husband, you go and talk. Now I'm okay, now I can talk with anyone. Like I'm really confident about what I'm talking about. So this course made me confident like 100%.
How important is it to build these connections? I mean, do you think it's a good thing that we did end up having this physical podcast, this physical meeting, as opposed to just doing the entire 16 weeks or 10 weeks online?
Yeah, because once you inform about this broadcast and all, I was clicking okay and no. And after I say okay also, I was talking to my husband, shall I go? Oh, if this rain a lot, shall I stay?
Thank God it didn't rain. It's raining now after you came here.
I wish it should rain today. Until I come here, I was really nervous, but you create that environment. Yeah, it made me really comfortable.
That's good, that's very nice. So, do you have any questions for me before we wrap this up?
Yeah, I have a question because my mind really loads very slowly like Wi-Fi when I start to speak. So, what is the tip you will give for us?
Well, in order to put your thoughts out well and in order to put your thoughts out in an articulate way, it really comes back down to how much you have practiced to put out your thoughts, right? Because we can read a lot of books, we can get in a lot of information, but there's a lot of educated people that don't know how to put their thoughts out. And just like it's like Wi-Fi, it's loading in their brain, and if the Wi-Fi loads, all of the data, the information, the facts, it's all there. But what they struggle with is putting that information out. And I think public speaking and learning how to speak well in front of an audience really helps you get that information out there. So just like you said, you spoke about body shaming, you spoke about using technology, social media. If I ask you to deliver maybe a 10-minute speech or a 15-minute speech on this topic, now I think you will be able to, because you have been through the program. Hopefully by the end of, not hopefully, I guarantee by the end of the 16 weeks, you'll be a lot more confident than you are now. So what is loading in your head, if you know how to put it out, you will be able to speak a lot more confidently. And how do you know how to put it out? You just keep on practicing again and again. This is why I tell you, every day you need to practice something. Send me a recording, send me a video. And that is what I always try to promote in the classes. See, if we really want to do something, we always have the time. We have to make the time for ourselves,
Yes.
right? Now, earlier, when recording videos was not a priority for me, I always used to think, maybe I'll do it next week, I'll do it next week, I'll do it next week. And I never had the time. And when I used to look back, I say, I don't have time, that's why I didn't do it. But then I got to a point, okay, I want to grow my TikTok channel. I want to grow my YouTube channel. Every single day, no matter how busy I am, I will find 15 minutes, 20 minutes to edit a video and put it across. I now take time, I do a 4-hour shoot, an 8-hour shoot, because I want to get the content shot. And regardless of how busy my week is, I'll book this time slot and I'll come and do it, right? So the more you practice, the more effort you put into your practice, the easier it is going to be to get that information out. You would have noticed, right, over the past couple of weeks, the more you practice your speaking, the more comfortable it was to get those thoughts out. Yes?
Yes, true.
Makes sense, right? Good. Any other questions?
No, we talk a lot.
We spoke about quite a
Yeah,
number of
yeah.
things, and I think this was quite a interesting podcast. It was an interesting episode. My final question to you is, would you recommend our program to our audience or anyone else that is watching?
Yes, definitely I will. Because it's not, as I told you before, it's not about the public speaking. It builds our confidence. It brings what we are talking about, because talking is easy, people want to listen to us. That matters the most. So, this class will teach you everything and anything.
Thank you, Fazrina. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching the video. If you liked our video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, share this with a friend, and comment your thoughts down below. Till our next video, keep practicing.